Well, the warmer weather really does make you just want to get out and shine, right? It's such a mood booster. So let's work with that energy and add renewed confidence with a little help from the Skin Center. It's Abby, and we can say goodbye to that winter dullness with a Diamond Glow facial, or try the go-to anti-aging skincare treatment, microneedling, which stimulates collagen. Just DM Skin Center MD on Instagram or give them a call and mention the promo code Abby. You'll get $50 off your next skincare treatment. The Skin Center, Pittsburgh's #1 med spa.
I'm John Ellis.
And I'm Rebecca Darst. We're the hosts of the News Items podcast.
The way we see it, there are three storylines shaping modern life.
The financialization of everything, remarkable advances in science and technology, and a world in disarray.
Join us every Monday through Thursday afternoon as we break down news items that are interesting, important, or both. Plus, interviews with some of the smartest people we know.
Listen to News Items podcast with John Ellis on the iHeartRadio app, on Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
420-day fiance.
Hello, I am the creator of the app Hair Reveal, which is an app that you use. So if you're ever posting pictures of yourself on social media, it will actually distort your hairstyle to look however you need it to, because what you're doing is you're working towards some kind of new hairstyle to grow in, the perm, whatever, the new product. And then at a moment's notice, you can flip a switch and reveal whatever it is you want. And all of your friends, family, and fans will be so caught off guard at the majesty of it all that, you'll be able to extract some sense of self-esteem from there. And I think that's what makes the app so popular around the world. Thank you so much for having me. I am Sophia Alexandra.
Wow, welcome to the show. Hello. I am the CEO and inventor of the dating app Permanent, where you can only date curly-haired people. You are required to present and mail in some of your hair before joining the app. Sure, you could send someone else's hair, but do you want to marry the wrong person?
Wow.
Think about it.
Huh. And you're pretty successful?
No.
Oh. So what do you do now? Like, is it a distressed asset, or how do you sort of categorize?
I just have a lot of hair at my house. That's not mine.
There's an app though, right? Or there's
no app
more than
actually.
So then what do you? Okay, so let me just, for the record, you said it was this other thing, but really it turns out you just have a lot of just hair at your house.
Yep.
It's yours at least?
Nope.
Never mind. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Ever heard of Hair Jordans?
I have, actually. They're some of the most expensive Jordans that you can get.
I
made from the hair of Mary.
Them at my house.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well,
with hair, I finagle out of people.
Okay. Let's just thank you for being here.
I'm Miles Gray, just FYI.
Okay. Thank you,
Miles. If you
Miles.
want to sue me, I'm Miles Gray.
Okay. That's fine. And that's a lie, I think. So I hope. Jesus Christ. What the fuck's going on? Welcome to this show, though. Let's just get past that part. This show is 420 Day Fiance.
That's right, a podcast where we discuss our favorite reality show, 90 Day Fiance, and its various iterations. Today, we're talking about the OG 90 Day Fiance. We're talking about Season 8, Episode 16, Second Guessing. A little too fucking late to second guess. It's the last episode of the season before the tell-all.
No, there's one more next week, right?
Oh, there is?
Yeah, they showed a thing that was, because we don't have any closure with Joby and Yara.
Oh yeah, you're right. There's one more, and then
we see, and we get a little Stephanie and Harris and Stephanie, and he's just gonna be like, I just don't know. I need to call Maria to
eat my ass.
Also, y'all.
Speaking of Maria,
hold on. This is ridiculous, because this is the first time you and I are talking about it face to face, not over an email. And this is gonna be so funny to y'all who watch the stream or listen to the podcast. We've talked about Maria, the psychic from 90 Day Fiance, who is scamming Stephanie. We had an episode called Fuck Maria. Tell them the email that you received, Sophia.
So an email was sent to me by Maria's PR person saying that she is the world's preeminent astrologer, which we all know is not true because there's still Susan Miller. Anyway, but they're like, she's blowing up. You might have seen her on 90 Day Fiancé advising Stephanie that Ryan is trash.
Yes, we know.
She can come on your podcast, and if you want, she will do your chart.
So, y'all, I don't think there's any other way to respond. How is this possible? We have a title saying fuck Maria, and there is still either a lack of research being done, or this is just how dope she is, in which case, like, honestly, Maria, welcome. You know what I mean? You're coming, you're here. And we're not, I don't know if we'll be able to stream that shit. Maybe we're gonna have to stream that shit.
Yeah.
Come through, girl, you know we got things to do. Girl, you know we got things to do. Oh my God. So
we know we got charts.
that's happening. I'm just telling you, this is gonna be dope. And she's gonna be like, Miles, you're dying. And I'm like, oh my God, man, get her off. But we'll see. We might have to cut that last part out just to make sure, in case there is any due diligence, that this person still comes on.
I mean, first off, it's really easy to change that title.
But you know what?
Of that episode.
But that's not our energy. You know? It's there.
No,
You're
absolutely not.
welcome.
We're publicly messy.
Yeah, like we're disgusting people. So, yeah. And we're not going to trash you, Maria, but I'm going to press you a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to press you a little bit.
I have some questions, but I also want to get my chart. So
should we completely fuck with her? And just
what
say,
way?
like, just be like everything she's saying is right? Like, no matter what.
I bet you that she gets that all the time and she won't think that we're fucking with her. She'll be like, yeah, I'm that good.
I know, and that's what I'd be like. She's like, you have a sibling, famously an only child. Yes.
What
about-
if she
what
curses
about them?
us?
What about them? What about them? I'm just, oh, God,
What if she fucking curses us? Plus, I've never met my dad. I might as well.
Man, we're
have
cursed
extra siblings.
either way. We're living in this motherfucking world, bro. We're all fucking cursed. Good fucking luck, Maria. Try and curse me more than this shit right now.
Okay. I said
Yeah,
that
exactly.
and then I got
See?
cancer. So be fucking careful.
You got cursed, you said?
Who knows? All I know is that,
I don't think you are
speaking,
cursed. Yeah, okay.
Doesn't quite add up.
Sure. Okay, if Maria's that powerful, then we got bigger issues. In which case, Stephanie might be the root of all of our issues that we all are so unaware of. And she's like, I was playing you guys the whole time. I almost became Debbie right there.
I know. I'm like, why'd you put the one eye
keep
down? It's not the same impression even.
It's because it's a little, you gotta like kind of sort of speak in that back part of your throat. And it just, Debbie's a little more hoarse with it.
Okay.
Anyway.
We're getting our charts done.
Yeah.
And I'm going to
Charts
pretend
done.
not to be scared of the devil.
No, not at all. Because you know
Okay,
what?
Great.
Between you being a Jew and me being a biracial Black and Asian person, we probably are the devil to her. So.
I did put a little drop of blood into these.
Ah! Stop.
These are truly Satan's shoes.
They are an abomination. You're right. Like Satan themselves. Okay. Shall we talk about this podcast or just keep just go in on Maria
Talking
more?
Shit? No. Okay.
Who you want to start with? Brandon, Julia, Rebecca, Zied, Tarzell, Joby, or Mike and Natalie?
You go. You tell me.
Let's talk about Rebecca and Zied because that was quick.
Yeah, okay. I'm excited about my look.
Dude,
I think my hair is cute.
OD with the hairspray.
But But to hear a man say, I love my look, and it's just so cute, and I think my hair looks cute is really cute. I'm sorry.
I just
That
love
was my
how
favorite part.
I just love how it evolved though from him thinking it was going to be one style, because when he's talking to camera, it's completely different than what he was doing in the mirror. You know what I mean? Like that the shit
it
happened.
looks nice in the camera, but it does not look nice in the It's got like a smooth cockatiel swoop,
right?
Pompadour in the talking head, and then in the when he's doing it himself, it's just like straight and really wet from the hairspray.
I'm like, all right, well,
Looks
do you?
really
And he was saying like his
sticky.
arm hurt from the hairspray, doing the hairspray too much. I'm like, wow. I will say
30
that
minutes of hairspray, bro. That's some crusty ass hair.
I was surprised actually that his coat and shirt thing was different than what I was picturing, because there's no nuance in my mind. When he said he had remember it was like a red coat with a blue shirt and like blue shoes or whatever. I was like, oh my God.
Well, it's
But then
also
it's like,
not red. It was like a deep plum.
right.
which
And
is
then I
not the
forget
same
that
thing.
English is a second language. So he's just going to be very broad and say they're blue, they're red. So you know what? That was on me, Ziad, because, I respect to your, color combination. But then I like how when Tiffany, her daughter's like doing the makeup off the rip, the first thing out of her mouth on her mom's wedding day that the show shows you is her going, so you still sure you want to do this? Because I've never been wrong about anyone you've dated that's bad. So are you sure?
It's also real fun, the pettiness of being like, yeah, I've actually been there for all of my mom's weddings. I mean, not the one that, I wasn't born yet, but the 3 others. So much fucking shade. This kid is over it.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to see your mom hurt. Oh my God. The lengths you or I would go to prevent a harm to our mothers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Tiff, you could be doing more if you're serious about your I mean, you could turn this shit up. You know what I mean? If you're really trying to get your mom away, set this motherfucker up. You know what I mean? That's all. So
far, the only sabotage we saw was that those sons-in-law wore those sunglasses and those button-downs and jeans to the wedding. Wow. Okay. Couldn't have found not a flannel?
Nah, because they don't give a fuck. It's a last minute thing.
A sport jacket? Those fucking reflective glasses, though, killed me.
How would you dress? How would you dress for your mother-in-law who, like, you have some not very good relationship with, to be at their, like, weird reality TV wedding that you don't want to be with in the middle of a pandemic? Part of me was like,
especially you wouldn't catch me slipping on fucking television. You think I'm gonna be like, bah, 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 and I'm fucking wearing like my worst, ugliest outfit? No.
I mean, is this television though? It's not the red carpet. You know what I mean? It's a gazebo wedding with a COVID carriage.
But it's the most meme TV show of all time. You really want to be living that life?
Kinda.
You and your fucking reflective sunglasses just alive on the net in perpetuity.
You know what? We have to find a way to be part of the lore of the show, like as a background person. You know what I mean? Those are goals, y'all. This is my message to everybody listening, is to always reach for the stars. Maybe you can be in the background. I'm serious. I'm putting that out there right now. Okay. Yeah, I also like when they were walking her up to the officiant, and he's like, "And who gives this woman to be away to be married today?" Son-in-law. I don't. Splendid. Thank you. Oh my God, that was a little painful. You know what I mean? A little painful to watch. And the officiant had robot vibes. Have me do your wedding. Have us do your wedding. I'm not going to hit you with, a wedding is more than just a grand gesture or a moment of romance in front of a crowd. It's a turning point. I was like, yo, come on, man. You got to do a little bit better than that. No personal story, no none of that. So
this should be a tier on the Patreon.
Oh, yeah.
Let us marry you.
if you give I don't know, like what for us to do a walkthrough at a club is like 20 racks, so we'll do it for 10. You know what I mean? And that's a discount to y'all. And we have been doing walkthroughs at clubs. Just don't ask which ones, but we do them still because people still want to party with some influencers.
Okay.
What a bleak nightclub.
A Petco is not a club. How many times do I have to tell you? That's just us walking munch through the Petco. No one's paying us. We're
Motherfucker, Petco Pals is a fucking membership club. Where is the lie? Where is the lie? And yes.
You're right.
Okay, maybe we have to go to a different one every time because I'm scaring the animals by walking through with a big bottle of Ace with a huge sparkler coming out of it. And I'm like, we're here, y'all. 20 racks for the walkthrough. And, you know, then like, sir, you cannot smoke marijuana in here. And the flares are frightening all the birds and other animals here. And then we go on.
I'm pretty sure you murdered all the canaries because you would not stop smoking.
I didn't murder
near
them. They just died because the environment was too stressful for them, according to the experts. That had nothing to do with that. That's the environment. Sorry. And I'm just a product of that. You feel me? So what else? Did you like her Franken dress? Had the corset to tighten up the loose dress, the Lucy?
Wow. So it's kind of hard for me to even like say that was maybe the ugliest dress we've ever seen anyone get married in on this show. Like, it's hard to say that because we for sure seen a lot of ugly stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm going to say it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was really fucking ugly. And it was trying to make that dress work was a mistake. Not because of like what she did, but because that dress was a mistake. And, like, polishing that turd was just like not really necessary.
Yeah, you could find some, I don't know, like, that's why I get, whatever. She knew it was an L when she pulled up to the Casebo property, and she was looking at her dress, and she was like, fuck, shit is baggy. They thought I was an extra in a Missy Elliott video that was wedding themed. Shit's so baggy. But
the
she
shape was also so bad.
Well, that was the thing. It didn't. There was no time for it to be, tailored. So there it is.
I don't even mean that. Like, the actual shape of what she wanted it to be was.
Well,
bad.
yeah, but at that, but that's a given. She was trash.
You hate to see it.
You hate to see it. This episode brought to you by David's Bridal, where the dresses are only partly trash. If you look real good, though, there might be something that's not trash. They might sponsor us. I don't know. We like to put ads in now since we're going independent to try and court like companies. So you may just hear us randomly pivot to a random brand to try and sort of court more advertisers. So David's Bridal, holler. Okay. What else did you like? Okay. So they got married, and I like he did say he loves her and he will not kiss her anywhere. But how long will they last?
Couple years. I don't know.
You think so?
He's pretty lazy. Like, for him to find someone else, he'd have to, like, get off his, like, headset and his fucking, like, video game bullshit to, like, go communicate with someone who's not a 12-year-old boy. Like, just fucking, I don't think that it's gonna take him.
Right.
Like, he would really have to actually look for someone. He's too lazy.
Yeah. He really, I don't know, man. Watching his whole style is just, you see, like, yeah, he's not going to put a lot of energy into much of anything. Like, he's sort of doing the bare minimum just with, like, those whole, like wedded before Ramadan timeline that he magically threw down. And then I wonder now, because he feels so, like, free from being, like, married officially, like, how nasty the sex, like, they're it's going to be buck wheezy in that Kabizi under the Casebo. What was it called? Lovebird? Was he in Lovebird too? There was like an establishing shot where he was just by himself spraying that hair. Anyway, congrats to the newlyweds.
Can we talk about my favorite quote from the episode?
Which one?
Wow, horse.
Yo, he was loving that horse when they did the little tour, though, too, in his defense. You know what I mean? He's very into the equine shit. You know what I mean?
All I know, and the thing that made me laugh incredibly hard, is that particular carriage is from the movie Cinderella.
Yeah, it was shaped, like an old pumpkin. Like, whatever.
This woman is, what, 50? 59? What's happening over there?
What do you mean? In her life?
Yeah, like, what's happening in your life that you need to be a Cinderella and you're an adult who's been married 4 times already?
I mean, yeah, I don't. But I think honestly, in her defense,
not romantic. It's just like
she's working with what she got, though. I'm not gonna hold her to if she had the full, everything at her fingertips because it wasn't pandemic, I would be more judgmental. But either way, I'm gonna say it's trash. And you got to know that it's going to be trash, but that's okay. If that's what you want, then I'm happy for you, Rebecca. And I'm also kind of mad at the fact that she said Xbox, and I forgot about this the other time. He was holding a PlayStation controller the other episode, and I was like, that's not Xbox. And that's a violation to say something like that. I'm gonna let that be known. From the Healthy Male Club.
I guess different things make different people mad. I hated that carriage. You're mad that controller was not the right one.
Mislabeled, mischaracterized. But yeah, all right.
Oh God.
Who
I love
next?
you and I kiss you any place.
Aw. Because he didn't want to do that before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Remember?
It was weird.
Remember how tight he was at the hookah bar?
Well, especially in his country, you can't do that.
Yeah, because those dudes were just talking wild shit. They're like, look at their little tattoos. That exchange was intense, and I don't know. I wish I spoke the language to know really the nuances of what that exchange was. But based on the subtitles, when he's like, "Oh, you looking at my girl?" and he's like, "No, I'm looking at her tattoos. I've never seen tattoos like that, so I'm looking at them." Like the whole back and forth seemed very, woo. Anyway, so now they're married. He can kiss her, and then maybe he'll get some cool new video games and shit.
Ugh, so happy for her and her son.
Yeah, right?
Not the one that walked her down the aisle.
Yeah, well, the one that couldn't make it because they couldn't find childcare because it's pandemic. So, anyway, what are you going to do? Well, who do you want to talk next?
Tariq and Hazel.
Okay. It's their wedding day. This is kind of a short and sweet one. They were getting married at the Temple of Swag, which is really nice that he really wanted to, like the Wellness Benevolence Center of the great energies and spirits of Virginia Beach. Hazel, it seems happy. Hey, Hazel looked really nice. I'm gonna give her that. She looked like a really one. She was doing. I'm really happy for you, Hazel.
She looked adorable.
Yeah, I was glad her parents also came through on the Zoom because that was a big question mark because her mom completely rejected her coming out on the last episode.
Yeah, and it was nice to see them get choked up and stuff at the wedding, and it was just really sweet. And it made me think again, Rebecca doesn't have anyone around her who loves her if they let her look like that on her wedding day. And Hazel, who just moved to this country, knows enough people who are gonna make sure that she's not gonna look like trash on her wedding day. So kudos to you, Hazel.
Yeah, dude, everything, makeup, great, the veil. The dress was fine for her, fine for her. And that's fine for her. And that's for her. And so I'm not going to take that from her.
Not for me, but for her.
Well, I'm not going to say that, but I am going to say that for her, it looked beautiful. And the train was lovely. And, it was cool that, he put a lot of work, seemingly put a lot of work in to set the shit up where they're like, look, you can do this shit here, but we're not going to staff this. So, if you're doing this, you got to bring your shit. You got to set it up. And get your solitude on because we're not gonna, it's pandemic. So yeah, I was surprised when he was loading up the chairs to go. I was like, oh shit, he had to rent fucking chairs, put him in his little SUV. His brother Dwayne
helped him lug him out.
Drove all the way from Salt Lake City, end to end, because
That's some brother shit. That's fucking awesome.
I was touched as somebody who, you know, when Maria asks, you know, I do have siblings, but that's a sibling bonus. For that. And we also find out, like, yeah, Dean, his other brother, who used to always be in that Pillow Talk series with him, like, they don't talk
The
to
one
each
that,
other
like,
anymore.
totally was like, I can't believe you're marrying a woman from the Philippines, and then just fucked off to the Philippines to marry another woman.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck is going on there? And that's weird, whatever they fell out over, and maybe there was some shit that I didn't pay attention to, but, you know, at the end of the day, don't really care. But yeah.
I do love that Angela married them. That was very, very cute.
Yeah.
And
Angela's
the conversation
fucking been so...
She's been the downest
Without
realest bitch
her-
for Hazel.
Without her, I think I would have completely checked out of them as a couple, because I'm like, this is just going to be runaway fuckery. But, you know, shout out to, you know, Angela. That's 5 million point bonus.
That's a best friend.
Yeah.
Super bone.
That's actually Angela! Emino! I don't really know what Hazel do, but I know I got to stick to you. Tariq's kind of a fuckboy too, so I'm going to make sure you're like glue. I don't know, I just wanted to say like glue. So I took a long time to do that. I indulged myself. But that's what happened. So she kept this shit together like glue. Thank you, Angela.
What about how cute Hazel was when she saw Tariq walk down the aisle? She goes, I feel like, come on, let me bite you.
Oh my.
And then she laughs, and then she goes, just joke.
Yeah, I mean, he was looking like a whole tray of lumpia to him, or her. She was ready to fucking eat. And then, yeah, I mean, her parents thought his mom was there. You know, it was really beautiful. What did you think of the vows?
I just was focused, I think, on Ari and how she seemed to be uncomfortable at like how big it was, or I guess, or
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
She
can be
seemed a little bit-
overstimulating for sure.
Yeah, so I think I totally spaced on the vows because I was paying attention to
the
that.
vows. I mean, he got very choked up. He was like, "You made me."
Oh, he said he goes, I don't feel like I deserve you. That was it.
Yep, exactly. And what a romantic time for them, you know, because they're just two people standing up there trying to figure out how they're going to spend the rest of their lives together, how they fit with each other. Are they puzzle pieces? Are they just, yo, girl, never believed in love till I met you. I didn't know what I'd do. Then I flew to the Philippines, and I knew I had the means, and I could bring you back with me. I know you got a little boy, and I got a little girl. We can be like a weird Brady Bunch and mix up our little worlds. You had me believing when I had no faith in no marriage. Now I'll whisk you away from a spiritual horse and carriage. Hey, girl, I wanna love you so hard. It felt from the heart, and I want to salute him. You know, he's given us a lot. You know, and also shout out my big brother Dwayne, 'cause you knew all the pain me and Dean went through, 'cause I said, oh boy, I'm sorry, you's a fuck boy. Fuck all that double talk. You not gonna be on Pillow Talk. Try and get them followers. Anyway, that would be, I think, a good way to retaliate. Oh, God. That was nice, though. It was nice.
I also really like how when they asked Hazel what was her favorite part of the bachelorette party, she was like, the booty cheeks.
Yeah, I'm curious to know how this fucking relationship works out. That's still been the biggest question mark because they never addressed what that meant to everyone involved.
And they started approaching women while not having
Now I
their
know
shit
what the fuck
worked
was.
out.
Yeah, no, that's sloppy. That's reckless. Come on, pump the brakes, sir. Okay, pump the brakes, sir. You're not
But
Drake, sir.
when they asked, you are though.
Thank you.
Drake type Miles.
Thank you so much. You know, it's all about light skinned rappers. You know. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, I just want to say that when they asked Hazel how she felt after the wedding, she was like, "I'm the boss now. I'm happy."
Yeah.
I was like, "That's my bitch."
Because watch, cut to, it's gonna be like, I don't know what's gonna look. I'm just gonna play another Drake type beat that I've never heard and see what happens. Oh my god, this sounds so emo. Like, oh, you know what this is? This is a rap about Tariq after dialed the 7 digits. What the fuck is this shit? I thought it was a threesome. Now it's just me and some porno on my phone in the hallway. Hear you moan, this girl hitting it the right way. All I know, I'm the wrong way. What the fuck I do? Had to pick this dude, this the song way. And make it a ballad, cause I'm in the hallway and she tossing your salad. I think that's... Tariq. It's gonna be, I think it's gonna be a bumpy ride for my man. It's gonna be bumpy.
I think he already knows that he's not in charge of the relationship.
Nah.
And I think he's gonna find out how little he's in charge of the longer this goes on. But I do think he's a kind-hearted dude. I'll give him that.
Yeah, he seems.
I think he's like an idiot, but I think
he's bumbling
because of Minty and all of the like mistakes he makes. But I do think he really sincerely like wants to do good.
Yeah, they got to figure. I mean, if they want to do it the right. Look, come on the show. We don't know what to do, but we'll tell you what to not do at the very least. They're not. I mean, we should battle. He doesn't want to see me. All that shit was off top right now, and I just clicked a link on YouTube.
Come on,
come find me. I'll rap your own life to you, son. Serve you your own life back to you, son. Okay, let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this.
20-day fiance.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Is that Shakespeare?
Nope, it's Geico.
Yeah, that's Shakespeare from one of his unpublished works. Oh, it be not for awakening. Nay, giveth thou the berries. For 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
No, it's from Geico, because they help save people money.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but Geico got it from Shakespeare.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Good afternoon. Would you like to try a free sample of our double fudge brownie?
Oh, sure. That's very good. I'll just take one more, just to be sure. Yep, still very good.
Some things never change. Like never being able to take just one free sample. And Geico saving folks lots of money on their car insurance.
Is that macadamia nut I taste? Let me take one more.
Sir?
Yeah, I thought so.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
America's so fucking tight. America.
And we're back. Wowie, wow. What a break. What a break. You know, when we take that first break, we go on Twitch and then it's a fucking party where the police try and shut it down. The internet police come through, which is the censors or the recording industry of America, whatever, for copyright something. They're not shutting it down. You guys should really come to the Twitch stream. Can't recommend it enough. Tuesdays. 420.
Shit pops off. There's pep talks. People celebrate. People grieve. People laugh. It's
closest
really
to a live show.
Quite a journey.
Absolute closest to a live show that we're going to get. All right. Let's talk about the show, though. Who do you want to talk next? We got Mike and Natalie, Joby, or Brandon and Julia?
Brandon and Julia, because it's cute. And we can just get it over with before
Yeah.
we get into the sad shit and the mess.
Yeah. Brandon hasn't done shit at all. At all for the wedding, apparently. And Julia's very frustrated. The wedding's in a day. They're left to do a lot of things. And she's just like, what the fuck is going on with this fool? They just had this other fight the episode before. And he's like, he keeps saying this thing about how he's hesitant to marry. He's like, I just want to make sure, there's going to be no more fights. It's like, my man, that's not how that shit works.
It made me so mad. I'm like, do you have those agreements with like other people in your life? You're like, all right, mom,
We'll agree.
I'll be your son, but as long as we'll never disagree again.
Just no more tongue. Okay? And then
Seriously, imagine you said that shit to your friends. You're like, yeah, all right, dude.
yeah.
But we can be friends, but like, dude, we better never disagree, dude. If we disagree, dude, I don't know. It's probably not even worth it, this friendship.
Okay, well, that's not how this shit works, okay? And this is he's going to realize there's a lot of shit that he's trying to figure out how it works. Like, it doesn't end because you're married and you're saying, like, we can't fight because now we're married. And now we just got to shut the fuck up about everything. No. Okay? She's like, the other thing she just sort of comes out with, she's like, I just want to make sure you don't, you make some kind of effort. You don't make any effort in the marriage, so I don't want to also be with nobody who's going to just fucking not do just do fuck all the whole time.
You truly cannot be that much of a fucking bland person. Not be like interesting to talk to, not really have any goals, not really be able to stand up to your mom, be completely swagless, even in your wedding outfit.
Mm-hmm.
And you're also useless.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, what do you do?
He asks if people are tripping about coronavirus. Okay. I don't know. I think we're panicking a little bit. I don't know. We'll
Name one thing that you do except for kill bugs, Blandon. What?
I fucking play Assassin's Creed on PlayStation.
Bro,
Ha!
that doesn't count.
How?
Just so useless.
That's a thing.
She's like making
I don't play it
her
on
own
normal
wedding
either.
bouquet,
I played on
and he has
the
like
harder
noodle
modes.
fucking fingers for holding a flower. She's like trying to teach him how to hold his hands together
Look,
to let one extra flower in every
hold
time
on.
she gives it to him.
If
And then to clamp his hands back. She's literally explaining to him how to hold something in his fucking hands. It was...
Well, more than that, she just had it with him because he's just being dumb as fuck. And, he's on this whole, sorry, I don't share the female fantasy of the orgasm.
Do you share the male fantasy of not being a fucking useless piece of shit?
Nope, don't know what that means.
Okay, great.
I spray poison on things, and I'm a tough guy. I spray poison on shit, and I'm tough because of it. No shade. I'm not shading the trade. I'm just saying with his whole vibe and his swaglessness.
He's so
that
swagless. Can we talk about
the spa?
That horrific.
Spa.
First off, don't fucking pour some bubbles in your mama's bathtub and call that shit a spa.
Right.
First off. Second of all, don't make me get naked where I can see your mom's panties drying. It's weird. It's weird,
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Also, producers, why did you have us set up a shot to record us in the bathtub? What the fuck is that? You know what I mean? But whatever. They're nasty because they were getting butt naked and getting in the hot tub, so they're kind of that's their vibe.
But also, I'm pretty sure he was wearing a bathing suit in the tub, and she was not. I think when she leaned forward, her back was bare. So I was like, okay.
And he's like, I have my secret guard pants on. Oh, maybe because he was the one. He was like, I don't want the camera to see my penis and then send that to the producer. So I'll wear these so it looks like it's until we have their footage, and then I'll take them off and I'll turn off the cell phone camera. How about that? Okay. But yeah, that's really cool. They have a sick ass spa with a lot of bubbles. Maybe too many, but what do I know?
What about I mean, look. The fact that Jovi looked better on his wedding day than Blandon, and Jovi got that tux like an hour before his wedding. Blandon, can you even not do that right? Like, God.
What is he?
He is so useless.
Yeah.
He's so useless. Why is he so useless?
You know what sucks is like we like Julia and we want her to come on, but
yeah, we do.
We're like those friends who like hate the homie's partner, and we talk wild shit about him. And then when they're around, we have to be like, "Oh, what's up, Brandon? Yeah, man. You want to smoke? Oh, yeah, that's right. You don't smoke, right? Nah, that's good. I don't need to. No, I know Truly has a new like lemonade. Yeah, no, I'm good. Thank you though. Fuck. And then we're just like smoking. We're like, fucking Brandon, man. She brought this motherfucker again. Why can't Julia just come like when it was before this motherfucker? Man, we would turn up and she would dance and shit. We were all dancing and shit. Then he's just like, Julia, no, like don't.
We're all churning up in the go-go club, and now he's like, oh, I gotta cover your privates, Julia.
Come on, Brandon, get out of here.